Officials elected. I don't know how many young people there are in the country who would have wanted to do this if I'd asked them. Never mind how many young table tennis players wanted to do this. But you're the ones that got picked, and that's partly because of me, and I know some of you already, and it's partly because of John Dennison, who I've worked with. And I can't tell you how much work we put into this. What you've got to do is make that work worthwhile, because we've done it so that you can have this amazing experience. But it formed at Wembley Arena. I don't think that many. You're about to, and some of you for the whole week, hopefully. Yeah? And you'll have done an amazing thing, because this is the biggest table tennis event that's ever happened in this country. And it's never coming back. You're never getting this opportunity again. And people who aren't born yet probably never getting it, because it's unlikely to come back to this country for decades, not years, decades. So, you know, let's just remember that. And when people are maybe you think you're being ignored or you're not being taken seriously enough, know that you've been picked. And it's a great thing that you're going to do together. We're going to do it well. We're going to do it well. You're going to go away thinking I did well. I did this thing really well.
你不能来，真是！他们讲你不能来，他真是。
Nobody walks in a casual way. Nobody looks like they don't know what they're doing. Everybody walks as if somebody said, walk like this. I am quality. If you look at me, you just see quality, because that's why I've been picked. Yeah, you've got to remember that from now on. I'm not going to keep saying this to you. That's the discipline we do this with. From the very minute we go in, we walk to where we're going with purpose, as if we know what we're doing. Yeah? Because we do know what we're doing. We definitely, if we've done this 10 times. And now we go in, we sit down, we're having quite a space. Try to look at me. I know you want to look at them, but look at me. Yeah? On each court, that's 8 of you. We're waiting in there because we don't know when the court you're going on, this match will finish. Remember, this is a team competition. Normally, those of you who've done this with me before, it's just 2 people playing. We go on with, we're there, in there, behind that 6 of you caught 2. You won't all 6 be on, 2 of you will be on, but that's 2 off. Do this, or we would. They're in the corners. You're sitting like this, ready. You've got a box. When the ball to play with, so straight away the umpire gives them, but they carry on playing. And then the ball comes maybe straight away again. You get up, and you take them to the umpire while the players are talking to their coaches. He tips them back in his box, and we're all ready to go for game 2. It's the best of 5, but it's also the best of 5 ties. So potentially the match could be 3-2 to China, and he starts again. Understand what I'm saying? So the ball comes loose, you've got to go and get it, pick it up, go to whichever box you decide. So if the ball comes loose and they're knocking up, so you can sit either side. Down. Don't walk around like this. Walk around like this. And what's different to normal is we've got 4 courts. Yeah? We've got 4 courts. And some of the courts are right close up to each other. So where you're sitting, you're more or less sitting in the corner of the other court as well. Can't afford to start getting interested in what's going on the other court. You've got to concentrate on your own court. Yeah? Here's all sorts going on, particularly if you get there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You can't start tapping your feet or doing a little dance, because we've got to be invisible. We mustn't draw attention to ourselves. You can't, even if it's the best player you've ever seen, playing the best point you've ever seen, you can't clap them. You mustn't get involved in the game other than to pick the ball up so everything can continue. Have you got that? That's the discipline of it. Yeah? I'm telling you quickly because it's not that difficult to remember, providing you remember it. Yeah? Don't lose your concentration. Start tapping your feet or having a little jog or messing about with your ball. Right. You won't have an axe but if you did, I'd be in big trouble, yeah? And also, it would pull a lot of stuff down and that would be it.
I think the biggest one I ever heard from Mohammed. The biggest I ever heard. He's about the stand.
Don't nod to the players, don't give away. If you happen to be sitting somewhere and the players are right next to you, you might be sitting next to a coach and a player, in this end particularly, try not to look like you're listening. Yeah? So if you're sitting there and the Japanese team or the English team are talking, don't look at them like this. Yeah? Just stay in your position ready. You've already had to go and fetch the balls and get the balls back before the play starts again. 1 minute. But sit down, be ready. Talk to your friend, get from here, do that, be ready again. Here's the next thing. How do you get off the court? Because you've got 2 boxers and the other person's got to come on.
Good evening.